to another video. First off, it's storming really bad, so one, if you hear noises, it's probably that, and two, if you see me like really fidgeting with this, it's because I'm nervous the lights are gonna go out. So there's that. But I have another custom update, kind of a bunch of different things as I've been working on since at this point in time I haven't gotten the well, if you haven't watched my vlog, I ordered the mouse doll, Mouse 80s, for my 80s girls, so she should be coming within the next couple of days. So I haven't gotten her. I haven't gotten the Sylvie Wolf, so I can start on Quella. So I've just kind of been playing around with what I have. So like yesterday I dressed up my doll, like redressed a lot of my dolls and stuff, and finished up the 80s girls that I got. So they're pretty much complete. I don't see myself like changing anything about them, but when I get Mouse 80s, that might change. I don't know. And then I got two more other ideas about, I got an idea about two other dolls. So, first of all, they're in front of me, so I really want to show you guys because, I don't know, for some reason I wanted to show you. I redressed them a while ago. I just recently put this skirt on her, though. But here's her, and I already forgot their names. I gotta look them up because I don't talk about them or use their names often enough for me to automatically remember. So I have to go on Instagram and re-look it up. But here's her. I'll put their names like down here. And I put the skirt that Amber gave me on her, and it looked really, really good. I'm really happy with it. And then she's in Twyla shoes that Gina gave me. So that's cool. And then I found another pair of Monster High shoes that those purple ones that they were wearing, you can go back and look in a couple different videos. I put on a Monster High doll, but these ones, you can't totally 100% tell that her feet don't reach the very bottom, but overall she looks really nice and good. Really like her in this outfit. I need to get them more clothes. I think that's my problem. Yeah, there we go. I just realized her shoes weren't on evenly, so I've been playing with those, and then I got Billy back there, and I found out that if you guys have extra boy Monster High stands and you have Barbies, you can pretty much use those stands for Barbies. It's obviously going to depend on how thick your Barbie is, waist-wise, but it works pretty good for Billy, and she's a maid to move, so yeah. And then recently I've been wanting to, I kind of decided to rebody my Jade with the shaved hair to a body that's more articulated and that can wear Monster High clothes, because I want to put her with my Dolly dress-up dolls so I can dress them up whenever I have like dolls to dress them up. So but she actually does fit the Monster High clothes pretty well. The only like hugest difference is their torsos are slightly shorter, and her hips are oddly enough wider. So not everything fits her perfectly, but yeah, this is a Monster High dress. Like you can see back here, like it doesn't Velcro with like around the hips, because the hips, like I said, their torsos are shorter, so it doesn't give enough, you know, it doesn't work. So, but I'm planning on putting her on the, well, I originally thought about putting her on the Cuckoo Harajuku dolls, that the ones that Gwen Stefani is coming out with. Just because they're pretty much kind of like Bratz, where they have like the big cartoony head and like the smaller proportioned body. It's just their bodies are completely articulated, like knee, elbow, wrist, arm, I don't know if their ankles move, but they actually have feet. They don't pop off or anything. So that's what I was going to give her. And then I was, for some reason, it didn't even occur to me to probably put her on a Monster High body. I know that's a thing. I know some people have done it. I just didn't think about it. So I'm going to have to compare her to some of my Monster Highs, some of my Ever High dolls, and see which one, I guess, best match her skin tone. That way I know specifically, like, she will definitely fit, like, every Monster High thing I have, and she'll actually fit shoes as well, so that makes me happy. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably wait until my mom gets a Cuckoo Harajuku doll. It's one of the ones she's going to get eventually soon. But I don't know. It depends on how long I feel like waiting. And then I have her in these shoes. If you looked on Instagram, I posted like a bunch of different photos of her. And I also put this bow on her. So she's cool looking. But my nose is so itchy. Ugh. So 80s girls, because I'll do the other two for last. So leave the more. No falling. Okay, so I kind of ended up, I was going to paint a few things on her, but I decided that, now that I think about it, I was going to paint her earrings, but I don't know, I guess I'm okay with them for right now. Otherwise, I would have thought about it when I first looked at her and decided. But I like her just the way she is. I feel like I don't need to paint anything. Like, I thought I was going to need to paint her shoes, but to be honest, I don't mind them the way they are. I gave her just some bangles, and like I said, those are the earrings I was talking about. I was going to paint them gold, I think, originally. Gave her a gold necklace, but her hair is still frizzy, and I don't know how to stop that without losing all the curl, because I already brushed it a whole lot, and it's lost quite a bit of its curl in the back. It used to be more curly than that. But it's just the way the hair is. It's not going to, like the only way to fix it would to be like boil wash it or whatever is what I think. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way she came out. She looks really nice, and I'm excited to get the Mercedes, because I think her and Mercedes would look really good together. Just next to each other, not like, anyway. And then last we got Lorna McNessie. At first I had her in a skirt that, you see this pink, that skirt right there? I had her in that. I kind of decided I hated the skirt on her, and she looks really good just like this. I added the fur piece right here. And the orange glasses, I forgot I even had these. And after I had done like all the videos and all the stuff with them, I found them and I was like, holy crap, I forgot I even had those. So I gave them to her because they kind of fit her crazy color scheme. And then I gave her like two highlighter like socks, pink and orange. And then I gave her headphones a little more detail. I was going to paint the blue hearts. It was a weird noise. And I just decided not to. I felt like it was fine. Yeah. So I'm really happy with the way she looks. She kind of looks like that party girl, and I think she kind of looks cool next to Twyla, because Twyla still also has that kind of party like look, in my opinion. So yeah. And I posted pictures on Instagram, so if you're like, you want pictures, they'll be at the end. So now on to new characters, and my hair is like on my face, and it's making me, like, you know when you feel a hair on your body and it, like, you know it's there and it's not supposed to be there? That's what it feels like on my face, because my hair is like crazy. Let's go do her first, because I've talked about her before. So I had thought about a couple different things. I'm still gonna make her a voodoo witch person. I might ask one or two of my friends to help me in a way of making things for her, like outfit-wise. But, which she actually doesn't need too much. I want to add feathers to her mainly. Um, and I think I might keep her hair. I don't know yet. But, she is going to end up being Paintra's best friend. It's kind of a thought I had originally after I had come up with the whole voodoo thing and played around with the thought of what her character would be, and I just kind of feel like she would be friends with Paintra. So, I don't know, and I don't think I will redo the face either. It depends. It really depends, because I don't really feel like redoing her, because I really like the way she looks already. Um, so, yeah. So, she's gonna have a bit of a makeover eventually. I want to keep the tights. I think the tights look fine. I want to maybe a feather-like skirt and maybe a crown of some sort. Like a feathered crown. Like, hopefully you guys know what I'm saying. And I will paint the boots a little bit. I just don't like the skirt. I think the skirt is the biggest problem I'm having right now. But we'll see. If I don't reroot her and I don't redo her face, she's a pretty easy one to fix up to be who I want her to be. But, yeah. Stick her right there. So, this is the last one. I mentioned this in my vlog, where this is a gift someone sent me because they just had him and they weren't doing anything with him. He was sitting in a box. And originally, I think she wanted me to, like, customize him, or she sent him to me to customize if I wanted. And I didn't because I really like, I guess, this doll, and I wanted it for my collection, but he wasn't complete, and I haven't touched him. I haven't been able to get, like, his set or anything, so I've kind of just decided that instead of him just sitting there, not in any sort of specific, I don't know, I just didn't like him just sitting there, not in his original clothes, and not being messed with. So, I'm making him a custom. Again, this is the same thing where I don't know if I will redo his hair. I think if I would, like, if anyone knows how to make something that is translucent that I can paint on, that is color, like blue or, yeah, basically blue is probably the only color I would paint this. Or maybe purple would kind of look cool because it's skin color. But I think I will, and here's what he looks like, by the way. I'm, like, holding him back here. You guys can't, like, see anything. He is the older one. Like, he doesn't have wrist movement, which is kind of sad. But, I mean, he has the elastic in the legs. And I might redo his face only because, he looks like Holt to me. He doesn't, like, I can't see him much as another character until I maybe do his face. Or I might just paint over his face. We'll see. But what I'm saying is, he's gonna be Skull Dude's best friend. So I'm adding 2 new characters, basically, I guess, to their story. The only problem is I don't know what to do with him. I don't know if I should make him some type of spirit, which is why I was saying, like, I would like to paint his hair translucent blue. That way it's still, like, translucent, but it's a different color. If you guys know how to do that, let me know. But I don't know what to make him character-wise. Like, what is his character? Is he just a random ghost? Or is he, I don't know, a fire spirit? Or, like, I just don't know yet. So if you guys have ideas, like, ideas that might, like, go with Skull Dude, you know? Like, Skull Dude is technically, his original character is a skeleton. I know he doesn't look like a skeleton, but that's idea. Okay, that's what he is. So that's kind of why I was thinking it would be cool, like, he was a wisp or something like that. Like, I mean, if you saw, brave, like if he was that kind of wisp, like he was a spirit that led people to, in the original story where the wisps come from, they led people to their death, not technically to their destiny, which is what the movie used them for, is to lead to destiny. They don't do that in the actual story. They lead people to death. But I thought he could be something like that, and he doesn't lead people to death. He leads people to, like, their destiny instead. Like, he's supposed to lead people to their death, but it's, I don't know, it's just an idea. Maybe something else would work, and I just thought of that right now, the whole wisp thing, while I was talking about, like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, and I think I like him in this vest. Skull Dude, I pretty much want to keep him in the shirt that he is in. I don't think I'm going to change him ever, unless something else comes up and I want to change him. But I like him in this vest. If I could get some blue or black pants of some sort, I'm going to have to talk to Amber about that. And shoes. I don't know where I'm going to find shoes for a Monster High boy that isn't expensive. Or, like, way too much just to get, like, and what I mean, like, I don't want to go on eBay, spend, like, $5 for shoes, and then have to wait, like, 2 to 3 weeks for these tiny little Monster High shoes. For me, that's just too much. I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, and on the topic of that, I should have brought my phone up here. I have a list of all the customs I am currently trying to do. I wrote them all down. So, currently what I'm looking for what I don't have is I need a doll for Maleficent, which can be either an old, I want an old Venus, because I don't really care for the way the new Venus looks for Maleficent's character. I don't mind Venus now. I love her just as much. I meant, like, her mold now, it doesn't really fit what I want Maleficent to be. So, I need an old Venus, which is going to be pretty easy to get, or an Amanita, or what I would originally want is to get another one of her, but she's pretty expensive. I don't want to spend $30 on a doll that I'm just going to reroute and redress and not, you know. I need a Claude, because I finally came up with another cool idea of making Scar from Lion King, because he's another villain I kind of like, and I love Lion King, and I think it would be cool to add him just for the sake that it was a childhood favorite. So I thought making Scar would be really cool. What is another one I needed? I need a Mo or an Invisibility, because I'm making another pair, which I'm going to use a Twyla for one, but I need a Mo or an Invisibility. So any of those dolls that you guys have heard me like say I need, if you guys want to trade, great. I don't know what I would trade yet or whatever, but yeah. So that's pretty much all my custom updates. Sorry I'm not doing a lot of BJD stuff. For one, it's just I'm not doing a lot right now. I just redid their diorama. So hopefully I can do more eventually. But yeah, it's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!